There always seems to be something waiting just over the horizon. The next milestone, the next job, the next version of ourselves. And we tell ourselves that once we get there, things will finally slow down, that we'll finally feel content. But lately, I've been wondering, what happens if what's next never actually ends? Today, I decided to come out to one of my favourite places in Yorkshire to simply spend time exploring the trails or taking in the moments around me. Growing up, we're taught to keep moving forward, finish school, get the job, save money, reach the next goal. And there's nothing wrong with ambition. Wanting more isn't a bad thing. But sometimes it feels like we become experts at postponing happiness. We tell ourselves, I'll relax when I make more money, I'll be happier when I move, I'll feel successful when I reach that goal. And then we get there, only to discover there's another mountain waiting, and another after that. Maybe that's just human nature, or maybe we've become so focused on arriving somewhere that we've forgotten how to appreciate where we already are. I've noticed this in my own life lately. There have been moments where I thought, if I can just achieve this one thing, everything will feel different. And for a little while, it did. But eventually the excitement faded. Suddenly there was another target, another plan, another version of life I thought I needed. And I don't think I'm alone in that. Maybe you felt it too. That strange feeling where you're always moving forward, but you never quite stop long enough to ask whether you're actually enjoying any of it. Being outside reminds me how strange humans can be. Nothing out here is in a hurry. Trees aren't trying to become taller overnight. Rivers aren't rushing to reach the ocean faster. Everything seems to grow at its own pace, and somehow, it all works. Meanwhile, we're constantly comparing ourselves, wondering if we're behind, thinking we should have achieved more by now, trying to keep up with timelines that somebody else created. Maybe progress isn't supposed to feel like a race. Maybe it's okay not to have every answer. Maybe it's okay to simply be where you are for a while. Standing here, in one of Yorkshire's most incredible locations, it's hard not to wonder how these rocks have managed to stay balanced for thousands of years. Looking at them, they almost feel impossible. Maybe that's what life can feel like sometimes. We're constantly adding more, another goal, another responsibility, another thing to chase. And eventually, we start believing that if we can just keep stacking enough achievements on top of each other, we'll finally feel complete. But balance isn't created by endlessly adding more. Sometimes it's created by knowing when enough is enough. I don't think the answer is to stop dreaming, or to stop trying. Goals matter, growth matters, but maybe there's a difference between moving forward and constantly running away from the present. Because if happiness always lives in the future, we'll spend our entire lives waiting. Waiting for the weekend, waiting for the promotion, waiting for life to begin. And maybe life isn't something that's waiting for us at the finish line. Maybe it's happening right now, in conversations, in quiet moments, on walks like this. In ordinary days that don't seem special until they're memories. I don't think we'll ever completely stop wondering what's next, and maybe we shouldn't. Curiosity and ambition are part of what makes us human. But somewhere along the way, it's easy to become so focused on the future that we miss the life that's happening right in front of us. Maybe the goal isn't to stop chasing what's next. Maybe it's to stop forgetting about what's here. Because the truth is, there will always be another mountain, another goal, another version of ourselves waiting somewhere ahead. But if we're always looking towards the horizon, we risk overlooking the view we're standing in. I'm hoping I can shift my thinking towards being more in the present, because life isn't waiting at the finish line, it's happening now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.